Amazon drivers often have tight schedules, and there are many packages to deliver, especially on Mother's Day. In 2025, this driver didn't even have time for a bathroom break, so she decided to make her rounds and finish her business at the same time. She even made a couple of extra deliveries. One homeowner in LA checked her security camera to find that the driver had left her a puddle of urine, while another found a big deuce at the bottom of her front steps and a dirty paper towel in her plant pot. She's like the worst Santa Claus ever. Upon receiving complaints, Amazon immediately identified the delivery driver and confirmed that she is no longer working with the company. Hey, at least she has plenty of time to go to the bathroom now. A man had an extreme meltdown after being asked to show his travel card on a London bus. When he was unable to produce the card, he knew he had to get off, but not before he gave the driver a piece of his mind.
Why? Is that your country? You legal bastard! Right? You come illegally! And your country, you little even come as you came from, yeah? Come as you came from! You country!
The man started hurling abuse and threats towards the driver. When the driver retreats to the safety of his cabin, the man starts pounding on the glass like King Kong and spits at him.
He's got on the camera, don't worry. He's on the camera, don't worry. Don't worry, he's on camera.
I need as soon as I am very aggressive person. I need police as soon as.
Even when he's off the bus, the angry non-passenger continues pounding on the driver's side window and front windshield. He then rearranges the windscreen wipers and offers a terrible window cleaning service. Get it all out of your system, bud. Rodeo and Massachusetts don't really seem like they go together at first, but apparently, the North Attleboro Rodeo is one of the most popular in the Northeast. Well, maybe a little less popular now. Footage shows what happened when a group of bulls escaped from the pen on the day of the event. Though it definitely soured the rodeo, none of the 8 bulls were harmed, and all of them were recovered.
Excuse me?
What issue you got, man? You got an issue?
Excuse me?
You got an issue, man, beeping your horn on us?
Behind me?
Yeah, you guys weren't going.
I wasn't going. My foot doesn't go that fast to get on
Oh,
the
you
gas
didn't.
pedal.
You just
Watch
stopped.
what you say, man. Watch
You just stopped in the middle of the road.
Camera.
You just stopped in the middle of the road.
Well, you're gonna not have a job after.
Yeah, maybe next time you guys should think about hitting the gas pedal.
Listen.
I don't have to listen to you.
Listen. The next time
Thank you. Thank you. What'd you say?
You heard what I
Do
said.
it. Do it. Here.
You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
Being stupid.
What are you?
Take the
What are you gonna
goddamn
do?
phone and
Oh,
I'm
now
gonna rip
you're-
it
now
out of
you're
your
hitting
head.
me.
Oh, I don't give a
Get?
shit.
Let's take a quick break from the heavy stuff and watch this elderly Chad and Karen make utter fools of themselves. After a delivery driver honked at them, they decided to follow the man all the way to the pizza place where he works. The two are extremely irate, and it quickly escalates into a physical confrontation.
I know you about to do something wrong.
It's all right. I'm calling the police on you guys. I'm calling the police on you guys.
You probably did something wrong. I get it. That ain't the right
No,
thing.
we don't need that.
That ain't the right thing.
Luckily, he got a video of their license plate, which, to nobody's surprise, says New Jersey.
Whoa, hey!
Call him. Call him.
She still thinks she about to get outside.
Call him. You gonna let me out this room? Cause I can't. Let me out. You cannot go out. Hello?
She still thinks she about to slide.
In this video, the woman with the rainbow hair gets caught shoplifting and starts throwing a fit to be let out of the store. The man behind the camera seems to enjoy teasing the woman as she goes on a rampage. He keeps making quips as he records the woman thrashing the store, refusing to pay back the money she owes.
Man, let me the out of this bitch. Let me out. The I can't buy none of this to let me out. You want talking to me crazy? Can you someone else out soon? Can you let me out? Record me. I don't give a
Trying to leave too, bro.
Nigga, I'm trying to leave. She gonna say I can't buy what the fuck I came here to buy?
Bro, you just knocked everything over, bro.
And I knocked some more. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail, right?
No. What's your info?
2200.
Come on. Can't come out.
I ain't coming in.
I can't come out, bro. Man, I can't come out, bro. All I want to do is leave, bro. Go home. You not getting out that door, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you.
At one point, she begins using force to break the door down but fails. Considering the recorder also gets locked in the store, it's commendable how he chooses to lighten up the situation with humor.
I'm recording you because you're recording us, right? So what is it for?
You have a beautiful body.
Okay, but why would you disrespect us like that?
Okay, can we go?
I just wanted to record your body. Sorry.
But why
have a
you still
beautiful
recording though?
Can you please get away?
What are you doing? You sicko.
I just think you have a beautiful body.
You mad sicko. Get the out.
You have a
Turn
beautiful
around. Turn around.
It's a public place.
While not all stalking situations end with gunfire, that doesn't defend the behavior one bit. This video shows a young man filming two women as they walk down the street. The reason? They have beautiful bodies. It seems like this man might not be all there mentally, as he repeatedly tells the girls he wants to record them despite them demanding that he stop recording them. He even tries to defend himself by saying that they're in a public place.
You can't be recording us like that, you sicko. Turn around. Stop recording me. I'm recording you too.
Can you walk, please?
Stop recording me.
I'm sorry, I just want your body.
Why are you Stop recording me. Turn around and leave because you're going to cause a scene and I'm going to call the cops on you. It's harassment at this point. It's harassment at this time.
How is it harassment?
But why are you causing such a scene?
I'm not causing a scene.
You're being like a pig right now. It's embarrassing for you.
Let's hope this guy gets some help. We've seen a lot of footage of bad shoppers and thieves, but not many instances in which the clerk themselves is the problem. Let's fix that with this footage from an American Dollar General.
I ain't got no problem.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
If you wanted to get all this, you could have went to Walmart.
I don't got a rob.
Footage shows the clerk screaming at a woman for getting too much stuff.
But don't come here with it. This is a Dollar General. Come here, get a few things, that's it.
I tell you what,
You can't tell me.
I will be calling your home office.
Call her. And then I hope you bring in here.
I will.
Do it.
Jesus?
Call her. They all know me. They already know me. I wonder why, because you got this little yeah, dude. Don't come in here with no attitude and think ain't nobody gonna give you one back.
I'm not having an attitude. I asked for my bread to double back.
The way she sees it, Dollar General is only for people who want a few things, and that the woman should have gone to Walmart instead. Within minutes, the woman is on the phone with her supervisor.
Hey, this rude lady up here.
Jesus.
Yeah, but we ready to get our shoes. Elizabeth, I was just gonna speak for you. You can tell this woman that I ain't everybody.
Yeah, I had to stop. Thank good God, I'm like, oh, I've been recording the whole time. This girl crazy.
Don't tell me what to do.
Jesus.
Don't tell me what to do. And all I'm saying is, this ain't Walmart. Go to Walmart, you want to practice all in person. I don't have a problem with anybody. You can't tell me how nice I am. Matter of fact, I never take a screen like that. Friendliness. Calm down. Friendliness. I like you everything.
Unsurprisingly, the clerk was fired shortly after this clip went viral. When you go to another country and experience another culture, you have to be respectful. Basically, don't act stupid, like this woman who was harassing a girl dressed as a geisha by constantly running in front of her and filming her.
عشان كذي اللي يبغى يتشكون من السياح.
You can't do that.
شوفوا شوفوا شوفوا.
You can't do that. Oh my goodness. That's so rude.
As if she was some sort of circus animal. Terrible. If you're going to be a tourist like this, it's better not to be one at all.
She'll get arrested.
Yeah, I know.
She don't want to get arrested out here, I'll tell you. They don't treat you very lightly.
Taking your shoes off.
We'd all like an upgrade, love. I'd like a suite.
No matter how badly you fancy a swim while on holiday, if the pool is closed, it's closed. This woman refused to grasp that concept while taking a dip at her hotel in the Canary Islands. Even when asked to get out by hotel staff, she refused, resulting in the police being called.
Stupid cow. She's silly, isn't she? Look. It's not.
Out by her.
That is. She deserves that.
Still, she wouldn't vacate the pool and had to be fished out by the officers. Imagine being arrested for not getting out of the swimming pool and having to think about that while sitting in a jail cell. Crazy.
I stopped fucking with it for a minute because, you know, they got a dog in their car, bro.
Here's another video showcasing the perils of being near a pit bull. A family is chilling on their porch when the neighbor's dog runs towards them, likely targeting the small children. Thankfully, the adults are alert enough to pull their kids away from danger, with the pit bull even entering the house in search of someone to play with. may look friendly enough, and the owner soon drags it away, but you never know a pit bull's true intentions until it's too late.
I just broke all this is now pushing all the over. Mad at somebody. I don't know what he's doing.
As one of the biggest retailers in the country, Target sure is a prime target for these sorts of rowdy behaviors. The man in the video can be seen roaming the store, toppling displays full of goods, no doubt causing thousands of dollars of damage. Reason for the action is unknown, though it's becoming so alarming how behaviors like these are rarely handled by in-store staff or security before it gets too severe.
My mother. I'm ready. What's up? Who want to know? Who want to know? Who want to know? Oh, you finna spray pepper spray? You want a pepper spray? Who want to know? You want a pepper spray? Do you want to know? You want a pepper spray? Do you want to know? You want a pepper spray? Bitch, don't play with me. Make sure. Yeah, you scared, huh? When it comes to mine, I show you. You trying to make a kid? I don't give a bitch. You hold this. You want 5 kids? You want kids? Get the fuck out my face.
In September 2024, a woman named Nicole Coleman turned some typical Taco Bell drama into criminal charges in Carson, California. After her daughter got into a spat with some local high school students, Coleman stormed into the restaurant, armed with pepper spray and a fierce attitude. She confronts the teens, shouting about defending her daughter before unleashing a fiery cloud of pepper spray on the group. But she didn't stop there. Witnesses claim that she punched and even threw one of the girls to the ground. One victim later reported a skull fracture from her laptop being slammed on her head. The whole ordeal was caught on video and quickly went viral online. Coleman was arrested and charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon, misdemeanor child abuse, and other offenses. If convicted, she faces up to 6 years in prison. There's no point in crying over spilled coffee, unless you've just been attacked by a crazed woman who's tried stealing your purse and poured your coffee on the ground. This bizarre incident happened on the streets of London, when 2 women had their world and drinks turned upside down by a stranger with a bad attitude. To be fair, the victims seemed to find it more funny than distressing. Knowing the price of a coffee in London, I'd be outraged. I don't know what it is about Indian gas stations and fire, but there sure seems to be a connection between the two. This footage shows a man having his motorcycle refilled when suddenly a fire breaks out right in front of his face. As is typically the case, the attendant and the man both panic, pulling the hose from the gas tank and spewing flames around like an angry dragon. Luckily, a quick-thinking coworker grabs a nearby fire extinguisher and manages to put out the blaze. On a lighter note, this video taught us that gas stations in India are called petrol bunks.
أشبه هذه لك تصور عندك
Another pro tip to keep in mind while traveling is to respect the local way of life. You may not agree with certain laws or customs, but you should at least try to abide by them. A British woman made headlines for all the wrong reasons in 2019 when she was filmed hurling abuse at a Moroccan chicken seller in Tangier. She didn't like the fact that he kept his birds in a cage, despite it being a very common practice there. After yelling insults at the man, the woman tries breaking into the chicken cage in an attempt to set it free. When the chicken trader stops her, she bites his hand and tries to push him away. Who's the animal here? Many people say if you road rage in New York City, have a water gun handy, and this is why. This reckless driver took advantage of a red light to spray water at the car next to him with a water gun. At least it was just water and not a bullet. That's the silver lining. These dumb tours destroyed millions of years worth of nature's work in a matter of seconds. In April 2024, the two men were captured on film destroying ancient rock formations at Lake Mead in America. The formations are believed to have been formed over time out of 140 million year old sand dunes, and the damage these two knuckleheads did is irreversible.
Why would you even do something like this? Like why on earth would you do this to this area that's so beautiful? It's one of my favorite places in the park, and they're up there just destroying it. I don't understand that.
The last we heard, the park rangers were appealing to the public to identify these two idiots who, if caught, could face federal charges, jail time, or large fines.
If you're out of cell phone range or you just don't know the number, at least try to capture, if you can, if it's safe, some kind of video or photo of the activity taking place. You don't have to engage people. Many people don't feel safe engaging others out there, and that's okay. It's really important for you just to let us know.
"12-year-old Jeffrey was enjoying a bike ride in Santa Ana, California, when he was stopped in his tracks by the fun police.
Get the hell off the sidewalk now.
Excuse me?
Get off the sidewalk.
Please don't touch me. Why'd you just hit me?
Want me to hit you again?
What's wrong with you?
Actually, it was his neighbor, Susan Garcia, who grabbed him before pushing him into a tree and hitting him on the back. Jeffrey captured the incident using his GoPro and says he was told to ride on the sidewalk by his mom after he almost got into an accident cycling on the road.
People in the neighborhood should come directly to the parent. They should never confront a child, harass a child.
Put their hands on someone else's child.
Exactly. I mean, it's just so outrageous.
When the neighbor went to complain to Jeffrey's mom, she claimed the boy was trying to run her over.
He tried to run us down on the sidewalk.
I did not.
And lied to us.
I have a video.
It's a great thing that there's a camera strapped to his chest.
Good. Come on, boy. Just get it on. Let me
Get
see
away
it.
from me.
Come on.
Get away
Come
from
on.
me.
You need to get
Come
away.
on. Come on.
Jeffrey, come over here.
I swear to God, if this old lady touches me again.
After being told it was all on camera, she turns into a deranged seal, clapping and demanding to see the footage.
Go away. This is crazy.
I mean, shame on both of you. And shame on Dad that your boys would do
She
what
hit
they
me.
do.
She hit me in
She
the
is
back.
an absolute. He's got the whole thing on camera.
With the board member.
I have it on camera. I did not.
No.
Yelling at him.
Immediately after I saw that video, I called the police, and they came out and we did a police report, pressed charges.
Unsurprisingly, it wasn't the family's first negative encounter with Susan, but this time, they contacted the police who subsequently charged her with battery.
Get off the bus!
Here's another moment that the kids on the school bus will never forget. In Parkville, Maryland, a man jumped on the hood of a school bus and refused to let go after a student threw a water bottle and hit the man's car.
Yeah, good. Good, you call him. No. Get off the bus. Get off the bus.
Should the bus driver have taken the old man for a ride? Probably not, but he definitely taught him a lesson.
So I can get the out of here.
So get out and I'll bring you money.
No, I want it now.
I'm not giving you anything while you're out. I can assure you.
I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to God, you stupid.
Entitled behavior is seriously getting out of hand, and customer service is often the first to hear the brunt of it. This recording shows a woman customer in the midst of an argument with a fast food worker over her order. She keeps insisting her food be served right now in a raised voice.
Now!
I'm not giving you anything while you're out. I can assure you.
I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to God, you stupid.
At one point, she even threatens to call the cops, calls the lady at the counter names, and, in her final act of total bitchery, slaps the worker right in the face before storming off. This businessman was simply trying to enjoy some tasty tacos on his lunch break when he was set upon by a thief who tried to steal his phone. On this occasion, the thief wasn't quick enough though, and the businessman had a tighter grip than he probably expected. Unable to wrestle the phone from the would-be victim's hands, the thief soon gives up and the pair strike a deal that allows the crook to walk away empty-handed. This white Volkswagen cut off this couple in traffic, so they started recording just in case, and then this happened.
White car. Jeez, oh my God.
Honestly, it was only a matter of time. This video really frustrates me. The white car was asking for trouble when it recklessly swerved into the lane. At that moment, the car with the dash cam ends up hitting it because of the white car's mistake, and the driver gets out angry with a golf club to hit the other car. Maybe it's time to own up to our mistakes instead of blaming and attacking others. Just a thought. On December 13th, 2009, Stephen Kocher's car was found parked in a quiet cul-de-sac in the upscale Anthem neighborhood in Henderson, Nevada. Surveillance footage from a nearby residence captured the 30-year-old exiting his vehicle around noon, retrieving an unknown item, and walking away with purpose. Dressed in a white shirt and dark trousers, he appeared as if he had a destination in mind. This was the last confirmed sighting of Stephen. The investigation into his disappearance revealed a series of puzzling details. In the days leading up to his vanishing, he went on long drives across Utah and Nevada, including a a 1,100-mile round trip to Ruby Valley, where he visited the family of a former girlfriend. Friends and family were unaware of his plans, and no clear motive for his journeys has yet been established. Stephen's cell phone activity post-disappearance added another layer of mystery. His phone remained active for 2 days, pinging towers in the Las Vegas area, but attempts to reach him went unanswered. To this day, Stephen Kosher's fate remains an enigma, leaving his family and the public to wonder what led him to the Henderson neighborhood where he might be now. In Miami, Florida, you never know what you might see while driving down the road. On this day, it was a woman wielding a knife and threatening another driver. This isn't even the worst thing a passenger in the car filming has seen recently.
I saw someone get killed the other day in Dade.
What are they doing? Are they arguing?
Somebody got killed the other day in Dade in a drive-by like this. Road rage. Ernie, don't get involved.
Just get by. Go by. Don't even look. Get out.
Look.
Go, Ernie. Is she arguing with her boyfriend?
No.
Believe it or not, this footage is from all the way back in 2000. It features the tragic explosion at a fireworks factory in Enschede, Netherlands. At first, it seems like it's just a very abrupt fireworks display, but the violent eruption actually caused more than 20 deaths and nearly 1,000 injuries.
De huizen zijn nu nog allemaal in orde, niks aan de hand. Ik stond dus voor het raam en ik ren dus snel naar binnen. Het raam is ontploft, er zitten allemaal mensen binnen, zoals je kan zien. Dit was de eerste ontploffing. Aan de overkant zie je dus ook een huis, alle ramen zijn eruit. Nou, zometeen komt de fatale klap. Kijk, hier zie je dus het raam waar ik net voor stond. Net voor de winkelbuiten ook in elkaar. Kijk, nu staat alles nog overeind.
Er direct na de ontploffing van bovenuit een enorme rookwolk trok over Enschede.
Because of the severity of the blaze and the presence of so much explosive material, more than 200 homes were destroyed. The final explosion is almost too big to comprehend. Back in Philadelphia, this isn't a Black Friday sale, just a large group of individuals breaking into a store and taking whatever they can lay their hands on. Most of the thieves attempt to cover their faces, but some are so brazen that they walk right in with no disguise and help themselves to free goodies. And there's plenty to go around. Would you risk a criminal record and possible jail time for a free TV? I'm hoping that your answer is no. This footage from Minneapolis, Minnesota definitely falls into the "you don't see that every day" category. It shows a small plane making an emergency landing on a crowded highway in the middle of the night. Apparently, the engine of the plane had failed, leaving the pilot with no option but to set it down on the nearest flat surface. Though the plane struck an SUV when landing, neither the pilot, the passenger, nor the driver was hurt. Some of these gas station fires are funny, but this one's downright terrifying. It is second-hand surveillance footage of two people on a motorcycle attempting to pull away from the pump with the handle still in their tank. At first, it simply seems like it's going to restrain the two riders, but after a minute, a huge fireball erupts, engulfing the driver. Both men literally run for their lives, one of them trailing fire behind them. No telling how this one ended, but from the looks of things, that gas station is toast. Here's another, you don't see that every day, robber from south of the border. It shows two men riding up on a horse and running into a convenience store with guns drawn. But one of the best parts is that the horse initially attempts to follow them in, forcing one of the thieves to jump back on and wait for his brother in crime. And while they may be thieves, there's something pretty cool about this robbery. It's like Red Dead Redemption without all the pesky dialogue.
Alone.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you were
me
12-year-old.
alone.
If you've ever wondered just how crazy some people will get with their stalking, check out these two videos.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
The first shows a man repeatedly following a girl, saying all sorts of inappropriate things about how she's dressed and even suggesting that she had been molested as a child.
Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
No, just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you.
What
I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Apparently, this poor girl has hundreds of videos of this guy because he's been following her around for more than 4 years. It eventually got so bad that she had to move. In September 2007, 14-year-old Andrew Gosden from Doncaster, England, pulled off a vanishing act that has baffled everyone ever since. Known for his intelligence and quiet demeanor, Andrew skipped school on September 14th, withdrew £200 from his bank account, and bought a one-way ticket to London. CCTV footage captured him calmly arriving in King's Cross Station, and then he disappeared into the bustling city, leaving behind no clues. Despite extensive investigations, including public appeals and age-progressed images, no concrete leads have emerged.
It was completely out of the blue. I mean, he was just his normal self that week, the evening before. He and I sat and played a game on the computer a bit. I was just making like a jigsaw picture on the computer. Then he seemed perfectly happy, you know, he was chatting and cracking jokes in the normal way.
In December 2021, a glimmer of hope appeared when two men were arrested on suspicion of kidnapping and human trafficking related to Andrew's case. However, by September 2023, both were released without charge. Andrew's family has kept his room unchanged, holding on to hope that he'll return. His bank account remains untouched and no verified sightings have been reported. the case continues to be one of the UK's most perplexing disappearances. In April 2024, a school bus driver in Greenville County, South Carolina, lost control of the vehicle and fell out of her seat before crashing. The bus was navigating a curve when it veered off the road, overcorrected, hit a mailbox and fence, and then collided with a mobile home. Fortunately, no one was inside the mobile home at the time. 2 students were on board the bus, but thankfully, no injuries were reported. The driver received a citation for driving too fast for the conditions and is no longer employed with the district.
Kind of a chubby fella. Not overly big, but chubby.
Another school bus crash occurred in August 2024. The driver can be heard telling students to sit down and was probably looking in the rearview mirror. He most likely didn't have his eyes on the road because he fails to spot the car that comes to a stop ahead of him. The bus smashes into the rear of the car, sending it rolling into the opposite lane. Thankfully, nobody was injured on board the bus or the car that was hit. We don't know what happened to the bus driver afterwards, but the students are never going to let him live this one down.
In the car that I hit is perfect, bad.
This footage from Nottingham, United Kingdom, shows a mentally ill man named Valdo Calocane who fatally stabbed 2 students and a school caretaker in June of 2023. The footage shows the man walking around the city that night alone. Two of the victims also appear, walking home in the early hours of the morning. The footage was taken just minutes before they were attacked and killed by Calocane. Chillingly, after the attack, Calocane can be seen attempting to break into an apartment before being pushed away by a resident. He then killed a caretaker and stole his van, attempting to hit several other people in the process. Remember when we said it's better to stay inside of your car during a road rage incident? Well, here's another fresh example for you. These 2 drivers got into an argument, and at one point, both of them get out of their vehicles. What the driver in front didn't know was that the other driver had a hammer.
It's time
The moment he saw it, he quickly got back into his car. Lucky for him, he had enough time. Another gas station and another good-for-nothing with his hood up. This one was in Hillsborough County, Florida, and the man wearing the Reebok hoodie and holding a gun is wanted for a spree of armed robberies in the area. Of course, it's not just in America where robberies are rife. In Kenya, gangs like this one are taking advantage of lax security to help themselves to cash. Those security grills don't offer much security when someone's poking a gun through it. The shopkeeper is defenseless and lets the robbers in. They would end up stealing 350,000 Kenyan shillings in this heist, around $2,700, as well as a couple of phones and some free airtime. The reason why we're seeing so many fires start at gas stations is that when gasoline evaporates, it releases volatile flammable compounds into the air. This footage shows a cloud of those compounds leading from a gas station in Mexico. Because of the sheer quantity of flammable chemicals in the air, it only takes a few minutes before the inevitable happens. There's no sprinkler system that can fix a problem like this, so let's hope the fire department arrives sooner rather than later. Here's another frustrating example of someone not caring about other people's property. A recent video shows a guy totally losing it in a phone store. The footage captures a pretty intense moment where the man clearly agitated.
Yeah. Good luck with that kid.
See what good luck you have.
Starts lashing out after talking with a store clerk. As things heat up, he begins hurling merchandise and displays to the floor, creating chaos all over the store. The video shows all the havoc unfolding and the clerk's dismay as the place quickly turns into a scene of destruction.
I ain't going nowhere, I'm sitting right here.
He's like staying right here.
Yeah.
He's literally throwing everything. He destroyed my speakers, he destroyed my freaking models. He threw over the table, the chairs, my monitors, my computers, everything.
The cartels can't make money unless they get their drugs into the United States and other neighboring nations. However, getting large amounts of drugs across the border is no easy task, especially nowadays. That's why they've turned to more sophisticated methods, including submarines. Often called narco submarines, these custom-built, self-propelled vessels are difficult to detect and can travel for hundreds of miles under the water.
Altcations! That's gonna be hard to get on! Altcations!
This footage shows a brave Coast Guard soldier actually jumping on top of the sub and forcing open its hatch, apprehending the smugglers inside despite being in the middle of the ocean. Since the pandemic, a lot of churches have been broadcasting their services to people stuck at home. This is particularly lucky for those watching the service in Louisiana because it shows parishioners actively stopping a teen mass shooter.
I'd like everybody to be seated for just a moment. I would like everyone to join me in prayer. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death.
According to police, a 16-year-old boy carrying a gun opened the back door of the packed church, though he was quickly ushered away. Police in tactical gear show up moments afterwards. The worst part is that this was actually a first communion ceremony for a bunch of second graders.
So guys, just get a hold of your child, go slowly. We did apprehend a young man. He is in custody. He is in the police custody. Calm down and just get next to your child and go slowly.
This elderly Swedish woman appears to have fallen down some steps, but don't be fooled. The guy standing over her isn't trying to help. He's more interested in stealing her necklace. The full clip shows the despicable coward grabbing the 91-year-old and dragging her down the steps, holding onto her precious jewelry and refusing to let go. According to the reports, the attacker has been identified as Karim Kanju, a monster who had previously been in trouble for assaulting another woman in Sweden. Don't think I don't see the people not helping this woman as she lies on the ground. They must be pretty heartless to just walk on by and do nothing. It's sad to see. This video shows the importance of checking your surroundings before attempting to go through with a robbery. This overzealous thief failed to realize that there was actually an off-duty police officer, and a large one at that, standing in one of the aisles. The officer immediately grabs his weapon and points it directly at the thief's head, ending this robbery before it even gets a chance to really start. On September 7, 2022, a family's home surveillance system captured an intruder who had entered their home and rummaged through the drawers of a 12-year-old's bedroom while she, her mother, and her 8-month-old sister were asleep. The creep was identified as 32-year-old Adam Sipes, a registered sex offender who was convicted in 2021 of felony second-degree kidnapping and misdemeanor sexual battery. He also attacked a jogger in 2019 and was sentenced for up to 4 years in prison, though he was released early. For this latest crime, he was charged with first-degree burglary, and his bond was set at $150,000. The mother of the 12-year-old girl told reporters, "He knew exactly where he was coming and knew exactly what he wanted. I was so scared. As a mother, you don't want to hear your child or children as being violated by anyone. Here's to hoping he stays behind bars for much longer this time." The video doesn't need to be long to be terrifying. In this case, some heavily armed cartel members are driving by either the police or a rival gang and mock shooting them from their car. The scariest thing about this is that they could easily pull the trigger for real. Or, even worse, the other guys could see what they're doing and decide to take preemptive action.
You don't wear them?
It just goes to show how recklessly these cartel members live. They're always ready to fight and die at a moment's notice.
Yo, they got guns drawn. They got guns drawn. They broke into a cigar shop.
That is whack,
This footage records another looting incident, this time from the POV of a store owner who's trying to defend his business from looters. The owner, the man in the cowboy hat, has to resort to brandishing a gun in order to get the mob to leave his cigar store alone. And true enough, these looters concede and exit the premises, hands on their head. Suppose the good old-fashioned crime-fighting way is still needed in this increasingly more insane economy.
Someone's business, yo.
They say this type of assault is every woman's nightmare, but it should be every person's nightmare, because we all have women in our lives we care about. Coming to us from the UK, this video shows a man who claims he's been rejected by women on his night out, attacking and viciously assaulting a young female student. You can't see much from the video, except that the man clearly changes direction after spotting the woman, crossing the street and following her in an attempt to get her to a more secluded area. The good news is that the poor girl survived, and the man was thrown in jail for 12 years. In a rare instance of crime caught on camera, A man in California had himself a real Grand Theft Auto moment when a newscopter catches him attempting to break into a pickup truck. The suspect, who was already being pursued by the police, then gets back in his original vehicle and speeds off before finally finding an open van. After ramming a police car, the suspect leads the police on an insane chase with one flat rear tire smoking and sparking. After finding himself stuck again, the suspect jumps out of the car and continues to run. This time, he enters a home where he demands the keys from the homeowner and steals their truck, making this vehicle number 3 in a single pursuit. After several more minutes of evading the police, the suspect finds his vehicle disabled yet again, this time the front driver's seat side tire. Finally, the suspect crashes into a gas pump just as the police let loose with a barrage of bullets. Amazingly, the suspect survives, but it's going to be a long time before he sees the outdoors again. That last woman didn't have much of a chance, but this footage from Italy shows that some girls are anything but defenseless. The security video shows a man running up behind the woman in the stairwell, at which point she hits him with her purse and makes an escape up to the escalator. Talk about quick thinking. This terrifying dashcam video shows just how quickly a situation can escalate. In the beginning, the man is actually yawning while he and his wife are stuck in traffic. However, everything changes when a man emerges out of nowhere and points a gun at them. The man completely freezes while one of the assailants tries to pull him out of the vehicle. However, after a few seconds, he regains control of himself and drives off.
Al día de no, los que no escucharon esto sí que me encanta, que son noticias de aquí del Boya que del Boya que se
He may have lost his wallet at the exchange, but he still has his car and his life. Now we're going to go back down south, but we're going a little further this time. Colombia. Dramatic footage shows a murder suspect in a 3-story home throwing planks of wood and other objects at police as they attempt to apprehend him.
Suba. Coloca el escudo para acá, coloca el escudo de frente, Así. Dale. Sube, que no tiene nada. Suba. Colócalo para arriba. Colócalo para arriba. Allá subiendo. Ey, hazle con el palo grande. Por allá lo que sacaste es con el palo. Así. Matarles a ellos, bro.
The standoff continues for several minutes before the suspect finally kicks one of the officers from the roof. He is then knocked from the roof himself, landing on a patio where he is immediately arrested. Carl Anthony Apicata was a 67-year-old resident of Albuquerque, New Mexico. He had enlisted in the Air Force after high school and, following his military service, developed a passion for aviation. In particular, he enjoyed paragliding. On September 3rd, 2022, Carl filmed himself taking to the skies, but little did he know that this flight would be his last. At around 10 a.m., in an open field north of Route 66 casino on Interstate 40, Carl crashed. Soon after, his body was discovered and he was pronounced dead. Despite the incident being caught on camera, the exact cause of the crash remains unknown. As an upstanding member of the community, a memorial service and celebration of life were held on October 14, 2022, honoring Carl's memory and the positive influence he had on those around him. It's journalism's job to speak truth to power, and cartels are very, very powerful indeed. The CCTV footage shows cartel members burning down a newspaper building in Cordoba, Veracruz. Footage shows the man breaking into the office and pouring gasoline amongst the cubicles. Though nobody was hurt, the blaze completely destroyed the building. Clearly, they must have printed something that the cartels didn't like. Fortunately, they've since reopened. If you have children, it's very important to teach them about stranger danger from an early age. The children in these clips likely escaped a disturbing fate because they knew what to do in a troubling situation. In 2018, 7-year-old Emmy McCardle was sunbathing outside her house in Salt Lake City when a car pulled up and a man asked if she wanted a bicycle.
Bicycle? No.
Emmy told the stranger no and ran straight inside. Emmy's mom believed the guy was a kidnapper, and she's grateful that her daughter listened to her lessons and did the right thing. In November 2022, Sammy Green was walking home from school when he was approached by an unfamiliar woman. The stranger claimed to know his family and offered to take him to a candy store. Sammy felt very uneasy, so he ducked into a local gift store to escape. The strange woman waited outside, but when Sammy asked the store employee to pretend to be his mom, the employee checked on the stranger and scared them away before locking the store. The stranger was later identified by the police and referred for mental health treatment. In 2022, a 7-year-old boy was abandoned at the wrong bus stop in Nebraska and told to walk home by the driver. He didn't know the area, but luckily, he recognized his friend's house, so he rang the doorbell to get help. The boy was clearly distressed and said that he didn't want his mom to worry.
But I don't want my mom to worry about me.
He eventually made it home safe, and his mom was rightfully furious at the bus driver as anything could have happened to her son. Doctors should be professional and take all health issues seriously. This doctor was extremely disrespectful to a high school student who was having an extreme anxiety attack. The doctor even accused him of coming to the hospital for narcotics and to get high.
Sit up. Sit up.
Dude,
sit up. Sit up. I'm having you sit up.
I can't get up.
I'm sorry, sir. You were the least sick of all the people who are here who are dying.
I just tried to inhale, and I even told her I could not inhale.
He can't inhale. Wow. He must be dead. Are you dead, sir? I don't understand. You are breathing just fine.
This is not...
As if the doctor's attitude was helping his anxiety, it was probably just making it worse. In late November 2012, 26-year-old Emma Filipof disappeared in Canada. Originally from Perth, Ontario, Emma had been living in Victoria, British Columbia for about a year. On November 28, 2012, her final known moments were captured on surveillance footage at a 7-Eleven store around 6 p.m. The video shows her entering and exiting multiple times, appearing anxious and hesitant, as if wary of someone outside. Later that evening, she was spotted barefoot near the Empress Hotel, visibly distressed. Concerned bystanders alerted the police, who spoke with her for approximately 45 minutes but ultimately deemed her not a threat to herself or others and let her go. This was the last confirmed sighting of Emma. The investigation uncovered her abandoned van containing personal belongings, including her passport and laptop, but no significant clues to her whereabouts. Over the years, various leads have emerged, including reports of a man seen removing Emma's missing persons poster in Vancouver, claiming she was his girlfriend who had simply left to escape her parents. Even though security footage captured the man, he has never been identified. In 2024, authorities launched a renewed effort to identify this man in the green shirt, releasing a police sketch in hopes of generating new leads. But, as of now, Emma's fate remains unknown.
Go! Go!
Working for DoorDash can be a dangerous job. On May 2nd, 2025, a delivery driver got lost and started going door to door to ask for directions. When he came across the lawn of John Riley, the highway superintendent for the town of Chester in New York, the DoorDasher almost died. Riley fired multiple shots at the delivery driver, and one of the bullets struck the driver in the back as he attempted to get away. The senseless act of violence left the deliveryman with serious physical injuries. Riley was arrested and has since been charged with assault in the first degree. He has also been asked to step down from his position as superintendent. Here's another senseless attack on an elderly person, this time occurring on the steps of a church of all places. Footage shows a 68-year-old woman heading into a service at her Queens, New York church. A young man runs up the stairs to get in front of her. Out of nowhere, the assailant violently pushes the woman down the stairs, causing her to hit her head on the pavement out front. As she is incapacitated, he goes through her purse and pockets before running away. The terrible attack happened in broad daylight at about 8:30 in the morning and left the poor woman in critical condition. And to think, the robber only got away with a few $100 and some credit cards he won't be able to use. Here are some more instances of police behaving badly. This time, it's a correctional officer in Cranston, Rhode Island. After a short discussion and search, the officers order the man to remove his clothing, which is a fairly standard procedure. After another exchange, the officers take the man to the side where they punch him, kick him, and hit him repeatedly while he's down. The primary officer involved was later convicted of assault. A 35-year-old father of two was shot outside of a bodega in the Bronx, New York on March 5, 2021. Surveillance footage captured the moment when Travis Brooker, seen here in the yellow coat, was punched in the head following a verbal exchange with a man outside the store. Travis then reaches for something in his pocket, possibly a weapon to defend himself, but a second man draws his gun first and fires at Travis. These shots would prove to be fatal. The gunman, 22-year-old Angel Pavon, was later arrested and charged with murder, manslaughter, and criminal possession of a firearm. As we've already seen, pit bulls can be dangerous and you should always be wary if your neighbor owns one. This man stepped outside his house to get some fresh air, and within seconds, he was set upon by the neighbor's new dog.
Hey.
Acting on instinct, the man pulls out a gun and shoots the pit bull to defend himself.
Dude! Go! I'll fight you! I swear to God, bro! Come on! Why did you dog? Steal my daughter, dog! Dog! Why did you get your dog? Dog! Dog! Go in the house! The dog came after me! Call 911 right now!
Understandably, the owner is upset, and despite claiming the dog wouldn't bite, the man states he didn't know that and asks what he was supposed to do. Luckily, the incident was captured on camera, and most people agree that his actions were justified.
Damn, bro, you just a buck. Dude, I don't know that. No dog come running at me like that. On my property, I don't know that. Okay. You didn't even tell him to get back. I tried to. I didn't think this rope was gonna come untied. My mom's just tied him up, bro. Bro, he my 7-year-old daughter dog, bro. I don't know that. I just got him for her, bro. I understand, but I don't know that. The dog you got a running at me, dog. I understand, bro. I definitely understand, bro. But you didn't have to do that, bro. You could have gave me. What the I gonna do? You could. He wasn't gonna bite you, bro. How the I know that?
While the dog was still moving at the end of the clip, it likely didn't make it. It's a sad affair all around, and there's a reason why owning pit bulls is banned in many countries around the world, as well as in several US states.
All in there. Steven, you alright?
I hear it up there.
Uh-oh.
In an unusual twist, a serial con man in New Mexico tried to exploit law enforcement and medical resources by faking a heart attack during his arrest. Stephen Byers, 61, already wanted on multiple charges, including home improvement fraud and driving a stolen vehicle, attempted an audacious escape from custody that led to a hospital adventure. After being taken into custody by Bernalillo County Sheriffs on February 9th, Byers complained of stomach issues, prompting officers to take him to Lovelace Hospital. Here, he persuaded the police to uncuff him so he could use the bathroom. However, this was merely a trick. Shortly after, medics and officers were alerted by the sound of someone crawling through the ceiling, sparking an immediate search.
Get out of the room. Let's see if I can get down there. That was stupid, huh?
Yeah, I tried. Let's go. Make you go through it.
Byers was eventually discovered hiding under a pile of insulation in a wall cavity, with police finding an overturned trash can and a missing ceiling panel in the bathroom he had used.
I don't think you're violent, but I got him right here.
I just got scared. Well, let me help you up, or you want to help me?
You're gonna have to go first.
Okay.
He's right here with me on the other side of this wall.
We're okay. Listen, officer, you got my word.
No, I don't really give a shit about your word right now.
All right, well, let me get up there.
But he's gonna have to climb up to you guys. Okay. It's about probably, well, you saw where I went through. Here, back up so I can get behind you. And then, yeah, I have him. Here, he's climbing up. Yeah, I was like, how many places you can go? Alright. Good? Yeah.
By faking a medical emergency, Byers not only wasted critical hospital resources but potentially diverted medical attention away from genuine emergencies. 33-year-old Bruno Jr. was attending a house party in Brazil when he heard gunshots being fired on the neighbor's property. Rather than run away, hide, or contact the police, he chose to investigate. A camera captured Bruno climbing onto a gas cylinder support before peeking his head over the wall for a better look. He must not have heard the saying, "Curiosity killed the cat," because sadly, moments later, Bruno suffered the same fate. A bullet struck him in the face and he died at the scene. A 41-year-old man was arrested and police found multiple guns and several calibers of ammunition at his property. The following clip shows the final moments of Nicole Cartwright, a 32-year-old woman from Sydney, Australia. On May 27, 2022, Nicole's body was discovered wrapped in bed sheets and dumped in Buffalo Creek Reserve, approximately 18 months after her disappearance. Following a thorough investigation, authorities arrested and charged 51-year-old Dennis James Pithroban with her murder. Pithroban was a former employee of New South Wales Transport Department and allegedly met Nicole on a dating app before killing her. The reason for doing so remains unknown, but according to reports, Pithroban had a list of women to be used, which he gave to another inmate before ending his own life in prison.
Hi. How's it going? Good. What's going on here? I'm just seeing somebody right now. Okay. Are you associated with these cars? No. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, they'll get you in a sec, okay? All right. This guy? Hey, Chief.
As bad as that was, this one is even worse. It occurred in La Alhambra, right in front of the local police station. Body cam footage shows police coming around the corner to encounter a young man. They ask him what's going on and if he's associated with two nearby cars. He says no, but the moment the officer turns his back, the man draws a gun and fires it. Luckily, he was wearing a bulletproof vest and the officer's partner was able to return fire and put the suspect down. So, what was the reason for the dramatic encounter? Apparently, the man had been following a woman on the highway, and she had decided to drive to a nearby police station for help. Though he was hit 3 times, the suspect remained active for several moments before passing away. Adults who interfere with kids are often viewed as the lowest of the low, and some will avoid being arrested at all costs. On February 14, 2023, a SWAT team was called to the residence of Hector Perez, a 63-year-old man residing in the town of Dunnigan, near Sacramento, California. Officers arrived at Perez's trailer to serve an arrest warrant on child molestation charges. Due to Perez's history of violence towards the police, the authorities were taking no chances. When they arrived, they tried for 4 hours to negotiate the predator's surrender.
Hector Perez, we know you are in the trailer.
They sent a drone in to confirm Perez was there, and also used a robot and camera mounted on a pole to get eyes on the suspect.
Somebody help me with visual here.
I'll hold it.
That bathroom looks. Oh, shit. See a sink.
Keep going.
It looks.
I'll watch it for you. A lot of blood in the sink, right? No, that's up.
It's like a light.
That's a light fixture.
I'm not seeing anybody in this room. It's small.
What about the tub? There's a tub to the left,
right here.
The shower.
Shower. Hold on. Let me get back to that.
It's this way.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
However, Perez wasn't going to give up without a fight. At one point, he started pulling on the camera, so the officers backed up and used their armored vehicle to reapproach with cover. An officer then threw a phone inside so that they could talk to Perez, but the predator refused to use it. At around 12:35 p.m., officers launched CS gas into the property to get Perez to come outside. It worked, but when the predator emerged, he was holding a knife and his clothes were covered in blood. When officers asked him to drop the weapon, he refused, so they fired at him with a less lethal round. Still, he wouldn't drop the knife and moved towards one of the officers. At this point, the SWAT team opened fire with lethal rounds and took Perez down.
Let's start life saving.
Paramedics were called to the scene, but the predator was dead. "24-year-old Rebecca Coriam was a British crew member who worked as a youth counselor aboard the Disney Wonder cruise ship. On March 22, 2011, the ship was en route from Los Angeles to the Mexican Riviera when Rebecca failed to report for duty. Concerned colleagues initiated a search, but she was nowhere to be found. The last known footage of Rebecca comes from the ship's CCTV, showing her in the crew lounge at approximately 5:45 a.m., engaged in a phone call. She appeared visibly distressed, and after hanging up, she was seen walking away while running her hands through her hair. The investigation into her disappearance was led by authorities in the Bahamas, as the ship was registered there. However, the inquiry was heavily criticized for its lack of thoroughness and transparency.
Just very, very painful. And the thought of not seeing her again, I don't know. It's frightening to think about it, really.
We just don't know what happened to her, do we? That's the worst.
Rebecca's whereabouts remain unknown, and her case continues to be a disturbing reminder of the mysteries that can occur on the high seas. This CCTV footage was taken from the Duke of Wellington pub in Somerset, England. It shows 70-year-old Richard Scatcherd drinking with 61-year-old Kelly Fares. The two would leave the pub together, but just hours later, Kelly would be found dead at Richard's home. Richard was already known to the police as a sex offender who had drugged women in the past and was wanted for breaching his parole conditions. After the murder, which took place on 15th October 2023, he went on the run and has not been seen since. A £10,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to his arrest, although Avon and Somerset police highly suspect that the predator may already be dead. The person in this car is a murder suspect, and they are not particularly happy to be being followed by the police. After pulling the individual over, a police officer walks up to the passenger side and goes about initiating a normal traffic stop. However, after several moments, the man gets out of his car and fires several shots at the officer before chasing them through the neighborhood. He then returns to his and speeds away. Later footage shows the suspect being struck by a police vehicle during the ensuing chase. On December 16, 2021, concerned citizens informed police that a Chevrolet Impala had been abandoned on the side of the road in Nashville, Tennessee. Gunshots could also be heard coming from the nearby woods.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Old Hickory Boulevard, about a quarter mile from Dickerson Pike. Suspicious vehicle blocking the road, all the doors open, no people around on it. Don't stop right beside it. They might be in a bunch of guns or something. Pull over there. We almost hit in front of the semi-truck, but...
911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm on Old Hickory Boulevard, right next to Cedar Hill Park, and there's a car with all the doors open, and it looks like it's still running with the headlights on, and I heard gunshots. I had my windows down. I heard gunshots like right before I saw the car.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I just gave a call in my name. It was at a quarter mile beside Cedar Hill Park, Dickerson, and Old Hickory. I just reported about a suspicious vehicle being like blocking the middle of the street with all the doors, but I was calling back to let you know I just heard gunshots in the woods. So they need to try to step up on sending that police out there.
When police went to inspect the vehicle in the early hours of the morning, they found gloves in the car and heard a man yelling in the distance.
All right, not far. All right, can you stay in your car for me? Yep. Yeah. Hopefully no one's on this right side. Alright, there's gloves. That's weird. Hey, see if you can grab that VIN. I hear yelling. 727. If we have any additional units, can we send them our way? We do hear some arguing out in the wood line.
A few moments later, they too heard gunshots.
Oh! Down. Crap, and of course I don't have my rifle.
721 Charles, we just heard 3 to 5 more shots very close to our 20.
I don't know. 27 to 10 or 20, direct.
Yeah, we're around 6.
Should we start giving out commands, I guess?
That's what I was thinking.
Alright. Yeah, watch me. It's the Metro Police Department! Come out with your hands up!
Metro Police, drop the weapon or we will shoot! Come out of the woods with your hands up now! If you do not comply, we will release the dog! We will release the canine if you do not comply!
After instructing the gunman to exit the woods, the gunman fails to comply, instead firing more bullets.
721, 2 more shots. $723. We gave command. She told us.
Metro Police, come out with your hands up now! Drop the weapon or we will release the dog!
For now, I don't think he's shooting at us. I don't know I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just.
Try to unlock your car from where you're at. I'll try to use the loudspeaker. 723. Just get some more command.
Okay, that.
For 30 minutes, the police instruct the gunman to give himself up peacefully, but he does not do so.
With your hands up! Walk towards the road!
Car in front of this way.
We need to see your hands! If you come out peacefully, you will not be harmed!
Sir, come out peacefully. We do not want to hurt you. If you come out with your hands up, we'll let you smoke a cigarette.
Hit him with the flood now and see what happens.
Hey, hit your floodlight. Come on.
This is the National Police Department. Put your hands up, turn around and walk backwards towards the road. If you do not, you will not be harmed if you come out peacefully.
Then, when 2 more rounds are fired in the vicinity of the officers, one of the officers decides to take action.
Show us your hands and walk.
Report, was anybody hit in that exchange?
You're not reaching for the weapon!
Hey, hold up. Hey, everybody good?
Officer Cruz returns fire, firing once with a shotgun. This proved to be fatal as the unnamed 39-year-old suspect did not survive. Further investigations revealed that the suspect had a warrant out for his arrest, tampering with an electronic monitoring device. No police officers were injured. Here's another graphic video, but don't worry, we're going to censor the most gruesome parts. This one comes to us from China, where guns are rare, so people often opt to attach one another with knives. The footage shows the victim talking to a group of men. After he walks away, they call him back and surround him. One of the men stabs him, and he doesn't even seem to notice until he sees the pool of blood underneath him. Amazingly enough, the suspect simply walked off. To make matters worse, nobody rendered any help to the man, though they did call for authorities. Some situations can be tough to sort out, even when there's video footage to help us. Such was the case in Renton, Washington, when a 19-year-old boy got into an altercation with an older man, resulting in the latter's death. Footage shows the younger man running up behind the victim, swinging a heavy-looking object onto his back and head. The man then gives chase, following the boy into the home. That's where police say the boy stabbed the older man several times. The teen is then seen making a phone call, most likely to his aunt. By all indications, the young man knew this person, who often worked as a handyman. Was it a case of mistaken identity or something else? We'll have to wait for the trial to find out. Patrick Hurst, a 47-year-old man from Houston, Texas, live-streamed a fatal confrontation with law enforcement on April 14, 2024. Identifying himself as a sovereign citizen, Hurst was pulled over by Harris County deputies for an expired registration and a damaged tailgate. Refusing to comply with the police orders, he then fled the scene, leading to a pursuit that ended when officers deployed spike strips to stop his car. Still unwilling to give himself up, Hurst exited his car vehicle brandishing a handgun and opened fire on the deputies. The deputies returned fire, striking Hurst and killing him. A bystander was also injured during the shootout, and a private school bus was struck by gunfire, though thankfully, there were no kids on board at the time. In Argentina, a private security guard got so fed up with the noise coming from his neighbor's house that he took the worst action possible. While 36-year-old Gaston Blanco was cleaning his pool, the annoyed neighbor peeked over the wall and shot him. The shot proved fatal, both for Blanco and the suspect, who was later identified as Jose Antonio Soria. Following the shooting, Soria barricaded himself inside his home, enjoying just a few brief moments of peace before police arrived. Unwilling to give himself up, a special ops unit forced the way inside and killed him. On August 14, 2024, in Stowe, Ohio, a truly tragic incident occurred at a Taco Bell drive-thru. Megan Kellerman, a 25-year-old woman, was fatally shot by Jason Williams, a 53-year-old man she did not know. Kellerman had asked a Taco Bell employee to call the police after her car was reportedly hit by the vehicle behind her in the drive-thru line. Before officers could arrive, Williams exited his car, approached Kellerman's vehicle, and shot her before turning the gun on himself. Both were pronounced dead at the scene. The Stowe Police Department released the following body cam footage from the responding officers, providing a detailed account of events.
Is there any signs of life, guys?
She's still got a pulse? She's got a weak pulse, but Carter says she's got a pulse now.
FD that the guy still has a pulse.
They're right here.
Oh, boy. Yeah. What's up? Suspects? Both. One of them was a suspect.
It sounded like it was murder-suicide. Yeah.
The footage captures the officers' arrival at the scene, their interactions with witnesses, and their response to the unfolding situation. Kellerman's dog was in her car during the incident and has since been reunited with her family. Williams was known to have had a criminal history, including a weapons arrest, and was out on bond with the condition that he did not possess any firearms.
Did my daughter get shot? Did my daughter get shot?
Banging?
Did my daughter get shot?
Yeah. Well, she got shot.
I need to go with her.
She got shot.
I need to go.
I knew that's what
I need to go with her.
I knew
Please let me go with her.
I'm going to let you know what the hospital. Okay?
In the aftermath, Kellerman's parents had been advocating for change, emphasizing the need for stricter gun laws and better mental health resources. They have also established a scholarship fund in Megan's memory.
Can you get somebody else?
Check the price.
It's $5. All of this is over $5.
We asked you to check the price. You said no.
I need somebody here. I didn't say no. Yes, you did.
I just said, can you get a picture now? And you made a big deal out of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I told you to get a picture for me. You made a big deal out of it.
Listen to you, dude. You work here, buddy. You
I don't give a
Hey,
yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Get on my face. Get on my face.
In typical Gen Z fashion, an argument with the customer leads this young Home Depot worker to quit his job. It appears that the customer is asking about the price of something, which the cashier, who's apparently called Andrew, refuses to do for him. Andrew then begins throwing insults, leading to him being escorted away by fellow workers. Now, who do you think is at fault here?
Pops, go.
You're done.
Andrew, go sit in the mattress office right now. Take your apron off.
Get
out of here. Good. You should quit. Then I'll come back. What? Are you going to assault me?
Yeah.
Andrew,
go ahead and
get
assault me.
out.
Go ahead and assault me. You want to go to juvenile hall, probably?
I'm not
16?
Andrew.
I'm scared to go.
Andrew!
You don't call me a dumbass fat.
Yeah, and our basement has been flooding, and you...
I know that, but this has nothing to do with that.
You're digging into the septic of our yard the same day when our sewer flooded? The same day when all of my room is out there because everything that I own got covered in and you're out here digging the sewage?
This is this house.
This is our yard.
No, this isn't connected to that.
This is our yard.
No.
Get out. Get out of our yard.
It's amazing how often people film their freakouts and think that pulling out a camera will prove that they're in the right. The girl who filmed this clip found little to no support online after confidently screeching at her neighbor and accusing him of invading her mother's yard. She believes the man damaged their septic tank, causing her room to flood with feces, and that he did so on purpose to get them to move out of the house.
I own this.
This is our yard. You didn't even tell us and let us move our stuff. Our stuff is right there. You didn't even let us move our stuff. You did not even let us move our stuff. You just take over our stuff. You didn't even tell us. You didn't even tell us.
Tom.
You did not tell us. You didn't even tell. You didn't even let my mom move her stuff. And you're just digging a hole?
Septic. I don't know what is wrong with you.
Obviously, you know what is wrong with us. You're digging the septic tank right after my room flooded full of
Tom knows about
this. Is your... Yeah.
Tom's fixing that.
No.
While we don't know if that's the case or not, the land he's standing on is legally his since he purchased it. Even still, the girl complains that he gave them no warning, while also barely letting him get a word in edgewise.
Nobody told me, though, and I'm the one
You're supposed to talk to your husband.
Well, nobody told me.
Okay, you guys want to know some funny things now? Now that she actually went and did that car's in my property.
To his credit, the man remains calm, and when he's allowed to speak, he lets them know that the mother's car is also technically now on his property.
Now he's saying this is his driveway?
Okay, thank you.
Now we can't even have our car parked where the f are we supposed to park our car then? Because your car is parked there. Now you're going to take our driveway? You're a piece of shit. Evil man digging it. Looks like you're digging a grave. I hope you die in it.
This sets the girl off even more, causing her to call him evil and accuse him of being a pervert for doing lawn work with his shirt off. As a parting insult, she also wishes death upon the man, saying it looks like he's digging a grave. What a nice neighborly interaction. A hunter who considers himself a skeptic thought he had filmed a madman walking across a hunting range on his way to work. But when others analyzed the footage, they believed it could be a Sasquatch instead. The burly figure caught the hunter's attention because he shouldn't have been on the range without a high-vis jacket. This is illegal. The Sinks Sasquatch, as it has become known, was then compared to a 6-foot-tall, 200-pound man and was deemed to be much larger, raising people's suspicions. Take a look at the comparison. What do you think? This man woke up one day and decided to be a terrible human being. He started harassing an elderly couple who were painting the entrance of a church with LGBTQ colors.
Hey man! I'm just taking a video, is that alright? Is this Christian? And what are you all doing here?
We're painting the rainbow on the steps.
Is it a church?
Yes, it is a church.
What kind of a church?
It's the Uniting Church.
And you're doing this?
Of course we are.
Is God for this?
Absolutely. God is for love, for welcome, for hospitality. God is very positive.
God is for...
We feel that.
Is God for same-sex marriage?
Absolutely. God is for love.
Where's that in the Bible? Oh, you don't know?
But I do know that it says God is love.
God is love? Of course he is.
Right.
But he's holy too. You believe God is holy?
Absolutely.
You believe he's got commands? And do you believe we should obey them? Do you know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah?
Are you still recording?
Yeah, but do you know what happened?
Are you still recording this? I would like you to stop because we can have a conversation.
But do you know what happened at Sodom and Gomorrah?
I would like you to stop it.
This is crazy. This is not Christian. This is an abomination. And God's going to judge those people. It's wrong.
Later on, he returned and destroyed their work by pouring gray paint all over it.
Give me the roller. Give me the roller. Get the roller. Yeah, get the roller. Let's go. Yeah. Hold on, yeah. On the top. On the top, on the top. Zip it. Yeah, boys. Very safe.
Was it really necessary? I guess not. In Seattle, a bus driver was stopped and told he couldn't continue after honking at an unmarked police car that allegedly cut him off.
I'm gonna call my control center.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're out of line.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
I was in
Call
motion.
them. Call them.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
No.
Call them.
I was in motion.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay, can I explain?
And you just ran from us. What are you talking about?
I run from you.
Our lights and sirens are on.
I pulled over to let you pass, and you didn't pass.
The officer boarded the bus to have a word with the driver, and although the driver appeared to make a good case, the officer wasn't backing down.
I was pulling you over.
So I moved forward to my zone. You cut me off as I'm in motion, and I almost hit you. So I have the right to honk the horn to let you know, hey, I'm here.
Okay.
You don't have the right to cut off a bus.
I didn't cut you off.
It's on camera, man.
Great.
It's on camera.
Great.
Great.
So get your supervisor down there.
Hello, I'm waiting for them to respond.
Okay. Well.
He accused the bus driver of road rage and obstruction, saying he can no longer drive the bus and apologizing to passengers who now have to wait for a replacement driver.
Let him know to get another bus down here or another driver down here. You're not driving.
You gonna take me to jail?
Maybe. Right now you're obstructing.
How am I obstructing?
Because I'm stopping you.
For what? What reason? What is the
for the road rage? We'll wait for your supervisor to get down here.
Show me.
You're refusing to give us your ID. Sorry, guys. Anderson, I was arrested for obstruction.
It's all on camera. I might take you to jail for obstruction.
It's a good thing the incident was caught on tape. I wonder who ended up being in the wrong.
How you doing? Everybody knows you. This is crazy.
Here's another truly neighborly moment. The footage starts with a pizza delivery guy arriving at an apartment. He knocks on the door and patiently waits for the person to open it. At some point, the woman across the hall opens her door, looks at the guy, then slams it.
You're right. Oh. What all about that? No, I just didn't say that. What's up? You're gonna take me home.
Everything good? You keep those good? Alright. See you.
See you.
Why are you taking a picture of me? You don't like that? You don't like me taking pictures of me? Oh, why would you? Because I want to. You stand in front of my door, so.
Stand in front of his door.
Oh, so not. Why are you looking at me?
I'm waiting for him. What the fuck, bro? You dumb?
No.
He's coming.
Oh, so then why are you looking at me?
A minute later, she leaves her apartment, talks to someone, then photographs the delivery guy. When he asks her about it, she slams the pizza on the ground. I can only assume she wanted him inside so she could legally attack him. Wonder if she was having a good day.
He's coming.
Oh, so then why are you looking at me?
Oh, well, come on, man.
Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Step inside. Step inside.
She knocked the pizza down, bro.
Step inside. Step inside. Come on. Come on. Step inside.
I ain't hit no bell, man.
Step inside. Step inside, man. So scared. She knocked the pizza down. Step inside.